Check this out. We're in the studio and I have a big reveal for you. Here we go. Whoa! Look at this. Fragile. This is the new Jotul F602 V.3. That means version 3. And I have only seen it in a crate. I've never seen it out of a crate, unpackaged, and that is very exciting for me. Over the years, you have manufacturers that release new units, and it is always fun opening them up, looking at them, and just seeing how they're gonna fit, the niche and the need for our clients. So what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be our next unit that we're gonna set up over here for our overview. So we're gonna be going over in depth the changes that they made, because this unit has been around since the 1940s. And we're now on version 3. And so they've made some subtle changes, they made some major changes, and have been very excited to sell the Jotul product, particularly the F602. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to grab a drill, grab a old Snapple container, and I'm going to unscrew the wood framing. When you purchase a unit, if you're going to be picking it up from us or a dealer, this is what you would expect. You have a plastic wrap over the unit. The unit is usually fastened down pretty well to the pallet, and then they have this wood skeleton over it that protects it during shipping. We can stack units up on it. I really enjoy how they package their units. All right, sit back. I'm going to unscrew this crate. Here we go. All right, here is the reveal. Look at that. It almost looks shinier than the version 2. I wonder if they used a different paint on it. We still have a cook plate right here. Below this is a catalytic converter, which this now is part of their Fusion family, so to speak. They have the catalytic system in a couple of their freestanding units, as well as their latest wood insert that just came out. And they now have it in the F602, which we may take a look at this. I just gotta find a 10mm socket, which for those of you in the mechanic world, that's a very coveted tool. And you have to really pay attention to where you place it, because that tool, like when you need it, you really need it, and you just hope you can find it. And that is going to be underneath here. And there it is. I feel it. Can't take it off with my fingers though. They have kept the same increaser as the previous versions. So inside the unit, you're gonna have this increaser, plops on right there. They call that the dripless connector. With the catalytic system, you now have a thermometer, and on the side here, there's a set screw. We'll take that out and slide this thermometer inside, and that gives us a good idea on the temperature of the unit. There's a range that they recommend for ideal temperature. If you go hotter than that, it's okay. If you just do it seldomly, not all the time. We have owner's manual in there. For the most part, it looks the same. If we set them side by side on the version 2 and the version 3. They look very similar. The cook plate just sits in place on the version 2, where this version 3, it needs to be firmly held in place just to keep a good seal. And so this is not reversible like the version 2. Still gonna get hot, still can cook eggs and bacon and sausage on there, which I'm very tempted. I think I'm gonna do it in here. I think I am. It's easy to put pots and pans on here, not have to worry about scratching the paint. So it's a nice surface for that. Well, here it is. It is here, the version 3 F602 by Jotul. Thanks for watching. If you want to purchase one from us, if you're in the area, we'll get you one. All right, take care. Talk later.